Hey everyone, welcome back to another one, and this video is actually be kind of different than what I normally post. I normally post the revisiting units, of course, but due to the game actually being shut down because of the maintenance, which is actually pretty disappointing because, you know, they kind of cut off PvP and the gauntlet, everything that's in the game, they cut it off early, and that's because I guess they're going to add some type of feature to it because they're actually going to update the whole entire game, so not just the special content they always give us. Not only like the events and stuff, they're gonna also do like other features. Apparently one of them is actually going to be they're going to add all the Zenkai banners at once, so that's actually really cool because I didn't really like that they just really, you know, released certain banners just over time per week, but now we're actually, after this update, we're actually going to get all the Zenkai banners all at once, which is actually going to be pretty interesting. But this video is actually going to be mostly focused on the newly announced JIREN Zenkai Awakening, which is actually pretty interesting because I thought it would be an LF Zenkai this week, but apparently it is not. Instead, it is a JIREN Zenkai Awakening, which is actually going to be pretty interesting because JIREN did release with UI, and I would say around 2 years ago. And this guy was actually really good. You can get this Vanish on the green card. His blue card did really good. His damage was really good as well. He had blast armor, he had the ultimate. This man had everything. So the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter account did give us a little bit of information on what this kid is going to have. So it says here, unlock uniques to inflict all enemies with a tribute downgrade +5 to strike and blast arts cost. So it looks like this guy can actually, after Zenkai Awakening, he can actually increase the the arts card cost, which is actually really interesting when he enters a battle. And he also gets a defense boost with damage received down, so he does have damage received down, and he recovers 10% of his damage received after an enemy attack is over. So far I would say this guy is not looking that good just on this unique right here, which is obviously one of his uniques. But of course we can't say that he's going to be a really bad Zenkai due to we don't have his, you know, his green card, we don't have his blue card, we don't even know what his like his ultimate does. We don't know most of this unit. We just know one unique, and who knows, maybe the other unique is actually going to be really good, and this guy can actually be a good Zenkai. But as well, with this guy releasing, we're also going to get his Zenkai buff on UI Goku, or the revival UI Goku, which is actually very insane because now that guy's gonna have all the Zenkai buffs, including Jiren. But I don't know what to expect from this guy. I'd say he might be good if they, of course, do his Zenkai justice. But we don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be pretty random what this guy's gonna do in the meta. But of course, the only downside to this is that we are going to get another green, meaning that Gogeta Blue is still out there and with boost. And I don't think this is a good idea unless this guy, again, they failed with the UI Goku because that guy does not have type neutral after he revives, and just him not having type neutral really brings him down because as you guys seen in the past videos, that guy did not tank at all. Gogeta just annihilated him right through his defense, and that's just is really bad for Goku, and maybe even for this Jiren if he doesn't have a sort of a type neutral. This guy also did get his Vanish on his green card, which is actually, I would say, good, and he also gets a new deck of cards, which is really good. But so this Jiren mostly has ups and downs. I would really want them to add type neutral on this unit, because if they don't add type neutral, I can definitely say this guy might just be like really decent. I wouldn't say good. Like, he might be like Kefla, because Kefla is also really good, but her defenses are really bad. And that's just the main part of these Zenkai units right here. Is normally just Jiren right here, since he can get a Zenkai. We can expect anything at this point, but I still do expect a UI Zenkai coming really soon to counter of course the two greens we've actually gotten. So we're gonna get the Jiren Zenkai, and we're also gonna get the UI Sign Goku, which of course those are two greens, and I expect them to. And normally the game or the Legends team, of course, has that pattern of just releasing a green unit, or whatever we could say. Let's just say a blue unit. Let's just say a blue unit. They release a blue unit, and then after that, they release another unit the next week that counters the unit they just released. So kind of similar to what they're doing now. They can release the Revival Super Saiyan Blue Goku into UI. Of course, that's a green unit. They release the Zenkai, another green unit, and now they can release the Zenkai UI Saiyan Goku, which can absolutely counter both of these guys that just got the Zenkai. So now, since they are Zenkaiing the units during that time, as well as Jiren, because Jiren did release with, of course, Topo and Dispo, and of course the LF UI Saiyan Goku, that there's a possibility that the left definitely is going to get a Zenkai, and I actually can't wait for that, because just that guy having a Zenkai, he was one of my favorite units during that time, and he probably will be now in the future after he gets a Zenkai. But the main part about that Zenkai is, if he does get a Zenkai, it will counter both of these units again, and I just hoping they do that Zenkai very well. Again, I believe the last Zenkai we've gotten was probably Goku Black, I would say, Goku Black Rose, if I'm not mistaken. But that unit was pretty decent, but I felt like Goku Black still missed a couple of things in his kit that didn't really bump him up there, like in the high tier. But definitely, I really want them to make the LFUI Saiyan Goku, a really good Zenkai. And I just can't wait to see what they can do now in the future. Of course, Jiren's not going to join the meta, which absolutely shocks me, because this Zenkai was so unexpected. I expected a LF Zenkai, not a Jiren Zenkai. So just based off what he gave us here, of course, again, we still need to see the rest of his kit, but as far as we know, we only know that he actually inflicts all enemies with a tribute downgrade plus 5 to his strike and blast arts. So I guess the card arts, the cost, I guess that's a good thing, but it's not the best thing when he enters the battle. And of course, he gets a defense boost, which actually brings hope, because if he does get a defense boost, that means he can tank a bit. But I also want the type neutral to go along with that, because I feel like if you just add the type neutral plus the defense boost, that will definitely help Jiren a lot. And especially with just the 10% of damage received. I mean, it looks like you recover 10% of damage received after an enemy attack is over. But that's after the enemy attack is over, meaning you can go with Gogeta and you can just keep on comboing this guy. And this guy could just perhaps die in, I would say, 3 or 4 cards if your Gogeta's really high up in the stars. So this unit, I don't know. The game is actually shut down right now, so we don't know what you can expect. Maybe we can expect more content, maybe another Zenkai, who knows. Maybe they can add another Zenkai in with the update. I believe they've done that before, if I'm not mistaken. They have done that before. Maybe they can do it again. So definitely Jiren, a very unexpected Zenkai, but as well as, a very decent one, I would say. Because Jiren, believe me, this guy, when he first released, he was the first Jiren in the game. He was definitely hype, as well as the other UI Saiyan Goku, the first UI Goku in the game. Very hype as well. But since they're following this pattern of green, I definitely see either a new unit or another Zenkai coming out next week, which will be the LF Zenkai, because I think it is now time for a new LF Zenkai, because I believe the last LF Zenkai was about 2 months ago, or 3 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see what they're gonna do in the upcoming weeks. I want to see what they're gonna do with this update. I do hope they improve some things. I believe that this update will also bring not only Jiren Zenkai, but as well some more events. So I mean, PvP just resets, so this guy will actually be fresh in the PvP season. So we're going to have to definitely see what he's going to do there. But other than that, this guy, very surprising, very unexpected. Again, I did not expect this guy at all. And of course, whenever Legends has this maintenance, really early maintenance, other than the PvP season, resetting, they normally add some really good stuff, as well as we can also see a plat for, I would say, if they are going to release a plat equip, it could either be for Evolution Vegeta, because that guy definitely missed some things in his kit. He did not have just this one certain part. I mean, his combos can go on, his key restoration, very, very good on the Zenkai, but I feel like his defenses and he needs more attack. So if they're going to release a plat equip, I definitely expect it to be Evolution Vegeta, the Super Simple Evolution Vegeta. Definitely going to be very, very excited for that. But again, I may be wrong, and they might not decide to go forward with the Zenkai UI. They might go for, Zenkai Evolution Vegeta, because that guy, Believe me, I will do a showcase on that unit. Whichever LF Zenkai next, whichever LF gets Zenkai next, I will definitely do a showcase on that guy. I may do a showcase on this guy later on, but I don't know if I want to just summon for him like right now. I still have to see what he can do in the game, or I still have to see his stats, and that will actually make me decide if I do want to showcase him immediately, show off his damage, because he does buff Universe Rival Saga or Rival Universe, so he is very limited on tags. He doesn't have the special Universe representative tag. He can't buff the tag yet because that tag is newly introduced in the game. So we're just gonna have to hope for the best for this JIREN, and I really can't wait. I really can't wait to see what he can do. So yeah, I think that is mostly it for this unit. And yeah, we're just gonna have to see once Maintenance ends, to see what they add in the game, anything new. Of course, I'll see if this guy is good, and if he is, definitely showcase him because I really want to see the damage. But other than that, that is pretty much it. Let me know if you guys are gonna Zenkai him immediately. Of course, he's gonna release after Maintenance, so we're gonna have to wait for that. But let me know if you guys are gonna Zenkai this guy, because I still think it's pretty cool. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with either this JIREN showcase or of course another unit revisited video, because I definitely enjoy those, and I know you guys do as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have a awesome day. Peace.